Welcome to the Raven Space YouTube. On this YouTube channel, we do Raven Space Daily, where every day we talk about the Baltimore Ravens for the Baltimore Ravens fans. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please comment and subscribe, and we'll hop right in to the news and the stories from today. The first bit of news that came out is good news for the Ravens, bad news for Dennis Pitta's bank account. So the news is that the Ravens tight end Dennis Pitta takes a pay cut for the second consecutive season. And it says that Dennis Pitta took a pay cut of $2.5 million for over the next 2 seasons in order to stay with the Baltimore Ravens. Um, and I feel bad for Dennis Pitta because he's been a great staple of the Ravens. Even though he's been injured, he's a good community guy. And Joe Flacco loves him. When he's on the field, he is productive. But again, football's a business, and this shows it because he also took a pay cut last season. And the crazy thing is that Dennis Pitta led all tight ends in the NFL with 86 receptions. But that still wasn't enough for the Ravens, to be happy with him. And so they asked him to restructure or to leave the organization. And so he decided to restructure. Um, and it sucks because last year he reduced his salary by $4 million. I'm sorry, $4 million. And this year by 2.5. And it saved the Ravens. It does save the Ravens cap space, which is a good thing. So the Ravens were able to save $2.5 million, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's enough to give to a player to fill a hole, which the Ravens have a lot of right now on the offensive side of the ball. And hopefully, this means that Dennis will be here for the next 2 seasons, and that him and Joe could get back on the same page. Because Dennis Pitta was a big factor in the Ravens' Super Bowl run. I think Joe Flacco was the most important piece of that, but Dennis Pitta and Anquan Boldin helped him. And so it's good that he's here. It sucks that he has to take a pay cut, though, to be here. Again, he's a great community guy. I feel bad for him, but it is a business, and it's just how the chips fell. Please let me know in the comments how you feel about this pay cut. Do you think Dennis Pitta should be on the Ravens? Do you think if you were him, would you have gone and tested your value in the market? Like I said, who knows? Him and Joe Flacco are best friends, so that could have been a reason that he took that pay cut to stay. But it's a business, and it's hard to, you have to keep on taking pay cuts when your best friend is the seventh highest paid quarterback in the NFL. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so like I said, it's a business, so it is what it is. So the second topic of the day is Kamar Aiken calling out the Ravens. Specifically, he's calling out their play calling during this last year. In last episode yesterday, we talked about Kamar Aiken signing with the Colts, and I told you guys that it was pretty much a foregone conclusion that he would not be coming back to the Ravens because he was mad at the end of last season that the Ravens did not use him. And so he specifically said that I've never felt like I was one of the guys for the Ravens offensive coordinator, who was Marty Mornhinweg. I don't think I was ever a priority. So he also said that I got vocal as the season went on in Baltimore. They knew how I felt about stuff, got irritated with my role. So, um, you know, it sucks that he called out the play callers, but I do in some way agree with him because the season before he was the best player on the Ravens offense. Um, well, you always got Marshall Yonder, so he was the best skill player on the Ravens offense. And this season they just brought in new blood. They brought in Mike Wallace, Steve Smith returned, Brashard Perriman was able to play. Um, and they just said, "Hey, you're number four. You're our number four guy, even though you were our number one guy last year." And it's kind of sad because he put up a great season. Um, in 2015. A great season, uh, but again, it's a business. They didn't think his talent matched up with the numbers that he put up. Basically since the season was over, they thought his numbers were just, numbers that you put up when, you know you're losing, you're passing a lot, things like that. So, it sucks that he called us out, but I don't disagree with him. Do you agree with what he did? Let me know in the comments, and we'll talk about it down there. And then the third topic of the day is that Mel Kiper changed his mock draft in his draft 3.0. And if you know Mel Kiper Jr., he is the draft guru from ESPN, and he has the Ravens selecting offensive tackle Ryan Ramczyk from Wisconsin. And I can see I can see why he believes that, as we have two holes on the offensive line right now, and you have a center hole and you have a hole at left tackle. I would say that you have another hole, a hole at uh, left guard, because you don't know if Alex Lewis is going to come back as good as he is. The only two positions on the offensive line that I have confidence in is the left tackle position and the right guard position, because we have Yonda and we have Ronnie Stanley. And so I'm a little worried about the rest. And so getting a right tackle is a good decision. It may be the smart decision, but it's not the decision that is going to. It's not the decision that Ravens fans want. We want to go get a receiver. You want to go get Mike Williams. You want to go get John Ross. You want to go get Taco Charlton. There's a lot of people that you want. There's a lot of people that I want. But Ozzy's going to make the move, and he believes that the right tackle is the best move to make. He'll make it. He always goes with what's best on the board, and in Ozzy we trust. Um, so hopefully he'll get it done again. But yeah, now the Ravens are expected to take a tackle. So with our first pick. And by the way, this is a weak tackle draft. It's not like the last couple of drafts with strong tackles. So again, we keep these episodes short. We're gonna start doing the podcast. If you want the if you want the long form content, sorry, please look at that. Again, thank you so much. Put the comments below. We have one more segment that we're going to do, and it's a special shout out segment. I want to do a shout out to James Underwood and Jake Nelson for their comments on the last episode. You can call it the comment of the day. You can call it the section comments of the day. James Underwood gave me some great ways to get better and things like that. So I'm trying that out. Also, he gave great commentary on the three subjects, and I loved it, and I gave him a response. It's awesome. Same thing with Jake Nelson commenting on our news story from the other day. Um, Again, thank you guys so much, especially for this in particular to James and Jake, and thank you guys as well so much for watching today, for watching along with me. I truly appreciate it. Please subscribe below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Ravens news. Go Ravens!